Welcome back to the Spoonie and Caregiver Live podcast with me, your host, Jordan Banderas. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any episodes of the podcast. And let's go ahead and get into today's episode, shall we? Now, have you ever heard somebody said, "Oh, I have insomnia," and you think, "Oh, they must be tired." Well, no. That's why I want to talk on today's episode because insomnia is a chronic need for sleep, but an inability to obtain it no matter what you try. While all forms of insomnia can be extremely hard to deal with, I want people to know what it's like to have it for an extended time because I have dealt with it and my wife has dealt with it and is dealing with it. This particular draining condition can steal so much life or energy from people. This is energy, literally, that we can never get back. And it turns out that insomnia is a widespread issue in the whole world. I was doing some research about this, and per the National Institute of Health, some studies actually show that around 50 to 60% of the world's population suffer from it. Now, here in the United States, about 70 million people have insomnia. Now, that's a lot of people. That could be you, literally. It could be me, it could be my wife, it could be somebody you know. And some of the things that people don't talk about are how this makes life so extremely miserable. Like, can you imagine not being able to sleep? Because you can be exhausted, not able to move, just want to sleep for a week, and still not actually sleep. Feeling the burning in your eyes and the heaviness in your eyelids while still lying there unable to go to sleep is one of the worst parts of suffering from this condition. You're so tired that not even the most potent caffeinated drink can help you. And that is so true. You feel like you can't function in life since you can't keep your eyes open. Literally. Driving is stressful since you have to force yourself to stay awake. I almost fell asleep driving one time. So going to work is the worst part of the day because you're so tired that you have the worst brain fog, that you get scared of being fired since you cannot produce your assigned work. Like, literally, you feel like you can't do anything. You can dread going to bed at night since you start to think, what's the point? I'm not gonna get any sleep anyway. I never do, right? That's pretty much what you will start saying to yourself. I've done it. Also, a lack of sleep can also cause fibromyalgia flares, depression, breakdowns, and even the feelings of loneliness. Because nobody really understands what it's like to not sleep for days. It also makes it hard to concentrate on tasks or reading and causes moodiness and irritability, affecting relationships with family, friends, and coworkers. Now, like I have mentioned, my wife has insomnia, and this particular condition has stolen her life, literally. She can't socialize because of it. She cannot go out and can't keep appointments because even when she intends to keep them, she has to cancel due to the fact that she may have only gotten 1 hour of sleep the night before. Like, you can't really function with 1 hour. It's true. Like, I don't know. I haven't met anybody that can do it. So that's what I'm saying. But also, without sleep medicine, she has no life at all. And some of those medications can be extremely addictive. And a lot of people take them as well. Like I said, 70 million people in the United States suffer from insomnia. So most likely, a lot of those people are on medication for it, and probably the medication doesn't even help. And in my wife's case, when she gets sick and has to stop taking it for a while, like sometimes they make you sick, all of these symptoms come back with a force. Insomnia is truly debilitating. Even with medications, therapy, acupuncture, CBD, and any other tricks you have tried, it is more than just having a hard time falling asleep. It is life altering. If you have any tricks that you have tried, I would love to hear any of your feedback, because this subject is near and dear to my heart as it has affected my marriage and life greatly. My heart goes out to you if you have insomnia, as I know its effects on the body and your life. Now, if you're a caregiver and your Spoonie has insomnia, you have to be very patient. You have to understand what insomnia is, because there's a reason why the person that you're taking care of, your loved one, your Spoonie, your partner, whatever, or whoever that is tired. And if they only sleep 1 or 2 hours, then they're not going to be able to do anything the rest of the day, because they have to deal with the chronic illness. Now, you might say, I can go throughout my day with only 2 or 3 hours of sleep. That's you. That's not the Spoonie. I want to emphasize that, because I used to think that way. That with my wife, I'm like, I have gone to work with only 3 hours of sleep, but then I realized, I'm like, oh crap. She's not dealing just with insomnia. She's dealing with everything else. So that's why it's even more debilitating, because you need rest to get better. You won't get better if you don't rest. And if you don't get rest through the most important part to healing your body, which is sleep, that's how the body actually cleans itself, it has been proven, then you're not going to be able to heal, and it makes it a lot worse. So, like I said, my heart goes out to you, and I hope you find the right solution. That's why I want to hear what you guys have tried, because I want to find the solution for my wife too. So again, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk on today's episode. Thank you again for all the support, all the feedback, all the stories that you guys have sent me, all your posts on Facebook and everything, all your comments. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks to you, we are growing. We have more listeners. People are noticing the podcast even more. And again, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. That's how we grow. And you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And you can email me at the Spoonie and Caregiver Live at gmail.com if you want to share your story too there, or you can post it on our community on Facebook. And I'll leave you like always. Always take care of yourself and have a great day.